Welcome back to our initiate guide for Warframe. Today we're going to start with the Mastery Rank 2 test. After going through the Mercury junction, that gives you 1,000 standing, or 1,000 of the Mastery ranks points anyway. Anyway, so yeah, this Mastery Rank 2 test is just about using your secondary weapons and yeah, just facing some low-level Grineer enemies, so shouldn't be too tough, regardless of weapon. So I would perhaps mod your secondary with either puncture damage or with radiation damage or corrosive damage. And we might go through a video just to kind of go through all the damage information in the near future, perhaps. If I remember, of course. Anyway, that's the test there. And we'll move on, and we're gonna do the next quest called Once Awake. But before we do that, we're gonna claim Taxon, because that was it takes 24 hours for it to go through its thing, and it's real world hours, so it's not where you have to play 24 hours consecutively before you can get before you claim something. You can just start it and then get out of the game and so on. And that's the way that all the weapons and anything in the foundry really goes. Is there's usually time for something to craft. But anyway, so yeah, this is the first mission for that Once Awake quest. It's basically an introduction to the infested enemies. And yeah, where Grineer have unleashed the infested across the system, basically. Oops. So yeah, this first mission is basically a spy mission. It's the introduction to the tile set, or at least the spy vaults in the Grineer ship tile set. Anyway, I say tile set because it's a for the most part, the game's levels are procedurally generated, and yeah, they comprise various tiles, and there's 4 different tiles, I believe, for the Grineer spy missions, and 3 of them are selected. So yeah, this is the alpha one, although it could be either Bravo or Charlie, but yeah, for this mission it's alpha. Yeah, there's usually that back console that moves the elevator up, and because you do need to move it up in order sometimes that back passage there next to the main console, that can be blocked. So yeah, anyway, we'll move on to the Bravo. This is a really easy vault. All you really need to do is just look up and bullet jump, and there you go. You just drop down, and then you go to the main console and hack it, and then that's the vault extracted. And the only issue is getting it up, really. Sometimes you miss those cables there and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, move on to Charlie. Oh, but then again, I can just get that first. Anyway. Alright, so on to Charlie here. This one is, you can avoid, because, you can end up having, laser grids, and there is a laser grid here, or there can be, robotic patrols, or, Grineer patrols in these vaults. And you can just avoid those entirely going this route. Yeah, it's pretty easy, other than, that little moving energy wave, and you just time it properly, and you avoid it entirely, basically. And yeah, there you go. That's all 3. So yeah, you can just run out, or you can kill any dudes that were in that main hallway there, or in plunder. But yeah, we'll just go to extract, basically. Maybe loot a little bit more. There you go. Alright, and let's see what we have here. Yeah, that's what we ended up with. That's nice. Alright, let's move on. And yeah, let's actually equip Taxon and mod it and accessorize it. Anyway, on to the next mission. This is an exterminate mission, basically. We'll try to run through it fairly quickly.
Exterminate everything on board before it reaches a more populated sector.
So yeah, attacks on is really great, and even better if you can get cold and toxin damage together, as that'll give you viral damage. Viral isn't necessarily great for infested because, I mean, well, they're like, you know, bio weapons already or something. I don't know. There's an in-game lore explanation for it. You'd think that a virus affecting a virus. Oh yeah, by the way, you should get that those Iatan amber stars that show up. Yeah, those are great. A little more on that a little later. But yeah, if you find any, like, starting out, like, cyan stars, those will show up very often. You should pick them up, but you'll end up with hundreds, if not thousands, of them pretty quickly. If you open up the lockers and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So we're just this certain mission. They basically ask you to add the heat mod to your melee weapon, and then we are just upgrading some of the mods along the way too. So yeah, this third mission is just where it's a defense mission, so you just it's 10 waves supposedly, but it's kind of more 7. It's kind of weird. It skips some numbers, but whatever. A little more experience, I guess, or no, a little less experience because you only go through you go through less than 10 waves anyway. So yeah, there aren't too many enemies during this defense. Any defense mission, if you're doing it solo, you're not going to run into many enemies. Generally, you want to do these defense and survival missions with a full squad of 4, just to get more enemies to spawn, and there's more experience, more affinity to go around. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep going through this, and yeah, once this mission's done, we'll have the quest complete, basically. So yeah, there's not too much to say. Yeah, those. Yeah, we'll go through those disruptors and healers. Those are kind of the more tougher enemies a little later on. But even then, they're like the disruptor there. How he thrusts his appendage forward like that. He can knock you onto your feet, and if he strikes you again doing that same attack, he can use a magnetic damage attack that strips a whole bunch of your energy away and your shields away. So that's got to keep an eye on that. Slam attacks help a lot. Just knock them to their feet and then dispatch them when they're on the ground. But yeah. All right, we're on the last wave here. So yeah, just now that we don't have quite enough energy to do our signature attack. So there we go. Yeah, and we'll just dispatch them. There we go. That should do it. Yep. Very cool. So that's the quest basically. The next quest we'll do is Sightless Vigil, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and get that all taken care of. That's in the Plains of Ilon. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.